Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD, and today we are checking out, actually we're doing a double up reaction. We haven't done one of these in a while. It's usually when I fuck up really badly, like this badly, where I completely miss an entire comeback, and it hasn't been that long, and I'm like, well, I could still react to this. And then they have a comeback, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, I've got to do both now. We're checking out Kingdom and their songs Karma and their latest comeback, Black Crown. So I fucked up. I've been meaning to check this out. I really liked their debut. There was just like room for improvement, but overall, I really liked their debut. So I haven't seen Karma. I haven't checked out Karma in any way whatsoever. And I was just like, I'm gonna keep getting to it, gotta keep getting to it. And then people were like, hey, can you check out Karma? I'm like, yo, I will. And then I keep forgetting and I keep forgetting. And then Black Crown came out and I was like, well, I forgot for a really long time. But of course, unless this gets blocked, I want to react to as many videos here on YouTube as possible. So yeah, I know nothing going into this, but I'm excited. All right, so before we get into the video, if you guys would like to support the channel, though, you can visit our Patreon. We do bonus reactions over there. If you guys don't want to support us monetarily, you could just simply like this video. Help us out a lot. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is Karma and Black Crown by Kingdom, and this is your form of therapy. So I think somebody told me that Kingdom's concept is that every comeback is related to like a king or like the royalty concept, but like different kings from different countries and eras. So that should be interesting. Wow. Ooh. Okay, that transition was beautiful. Hats off to the editor. Wow. Wow. Is this a song or is this a soundtrack? Jesus. Ooh. Wow, their moves are so beautiful. Whoa, what the fuck? What was that transition? What? Ooh. I like that part. Na, 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 na. Are they carrying him? whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Wow. Ooh, there's a lot more left. Holy shit, man. Look at that. That is beautiful. Huh. Teaser for the next comeback, as in saying like, yo, we've already got the next comeback planned out. Okay, Karma was fantastic. Apologies for getting to it so late. The song, weirdly enough, the verses don't even sound like a K-pop song. The main chorus, that is a killer chorus. I love it. You know, na 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 the na 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 na, like the melody for it was very powerful. It's a very rich song. I love just how rich the texture of the chorus is, and then the rest of the song feels more like it's kind of floating and it's very ethereal because it takes a lot from the Asian influences, the Asian Eastern, specifically Eastern Asian musical, like the traditional productions. I don't know if it's necessarily supposed to be Chinese or Japanese related. I don't think it's Korean, just based on some of the outfits. I don't think it's meant to be like Korean kingdom and Korean artistry, especially like these kind of outfits. I think these are a little bit more prevalent maybe in Chinese representation, but I'm also not completely, like, I'm not like a renowned expert on history, so who knows? Maybe Korean men did have a garment like this, but I feel like I see this more in like depictions of Chinese folklore. But super cool. The music video I thought was done really well. It kind of addressed like the only problem I had with the previous is that it looked slightly a little bit cheap. Slightly. It was like, in terms of like the budget scale, like I could tell they were on a limited budget, but they did so much within the scope of their budget. And then they took that up to 11 here. Not one point of this music video does it look cheap at all. In fact, it looks crazy expensive. It looks crazy beautiful. And yet I know that they're just reusing the same sets over and over again, which is kind of an incredible feat on its own. They have maybe about 3 primary sets. You've got this one with the main circular circle, and then you've got this one with like the shutters of some kind, and then like the tree. And then, see, this one is just reusing that previous set. And then this set. This set they reuse constantly, but then they add in different things. Just like that one backlight, they changed that multiple times. I think at one point by the end, this like right here, they changed that out, and then they add like, if you look, they add like this foliage. See, like they change it up, but the music video at no point does it feel like they're just repeating things, feels like they're cheaping out. No, it's so beautiful. I think lighting has to do like with a very big factor in that. I think this video team did a phenomenal job with this music video. It's such a, like, they had a limited budget, I can tell, but they had a really good budget, mind you. Compared to like most K-pop budgets, it might seem like mid-size, but still they had a really good budget, but it was still on the smaller end. So what they budgeted that towards was good cinematography, good lighting, and then something I would have personally never done because I don't think I'm like creative enough, is the set dressing. Like literally the way they changed up the sets and just like changed up the lighting, it looks like a completely different set. So they did a fantastic job with that. Next up, we're going to go ahead and check out Black Crown. Okay, immediately picks up where we last left off. Ooh, creepy. Ivan? That looks like Ivan. Whoa! What the? Did it say History of Kingdom, Black Crown? Wow. Shit. Wow. Wow. What the heck was this transition? What? Ooh. Oh my god, this is so ambitious. Holy shit. Oh. That's a familiar melody. I forgot what that's sampling, but I've heard that before. Ooh. Jeez, those vocals. Oh, damn. Are you fucking serious? Every time. So I think the next one is Korean. The outfit, yeah. This is Korean. Ooh, so the next one is going to be a Korean concept. Okay. All right, so Black Crown. Interesting. Their video style changed. Black Crown, you see some faults here and there video-wise, but I can't dock any points for that because, like, I can tell they have a really talented team behind them, and literally it's just money. It's just money. It's just money in the way Like it comes like across most apparent during like any sort of green screen scenes, you know, like during the chroma key sections. It does not look great, you know. They stand out. It's like very obvious. It's not really seamless. But here's the thing: it's super ambitious. I mean, it's not just like, oh, we're gonna have them in like random green screen shots, but like the green screen stuff that they have like feeds into like, look at this like high angle shot, like the the amount of work that you would need to do to even pull off this shot, even if it like doesn't look as clean as this. Like if you look, you know, what are the biggest things? I mean, it's way too difficult to pull off, but like you see no shadows. The lighting is completely different with the environment and the body. So like it would cost a ton of money and a really, really, really much bigger crew to pull off a really like seamless chroma key scene like this. But the shots that they go for in the green screen scenes, it's just, I can tell it wasn't like a, like we don't have any money, let's just throw them on a green screen. No, this was an idea and a vision. Whoever like is on their team that had this vision, it was a vision that they had. And hell, I can respect the shit out of that for them going for such an ambitious play into the video. And it doesn't honestly look super bad. It like, I mean, okay, it doesn't look great, but like I said, it's totally understandable. And it's just better that they did it overall. I think it adds to the aesthetic of the video rather than them having not done it at all. Again, ambition is a very big thing. We have like a couple different sets, but it's not that different. In fact, something about this music video that struck me is that even cinematography-wise, it feels like a vastly different video compared to Karma. And I wonder if it's the same team, or if it's a different team, or if they purposely wanted to change the visual look of it. Whereas the previous one was a lot more of a cinematic visual style. It looked very much like a movie, very moody lighting. Here, they have bright spotlights, really bright lighting. And if you look at the actual aesthetic of the video, it looks like kind of like a early third gen K-pop video. Like this kind of reminds me of like old boy groups like Newest, BAP. This looks like a BAP music video. And you know what? I feel like it's completely intentional, given the fact that I've seen the track record of what all their other videos are, and like even pulling off some of these shots requires like such a big production. So in the Black Crown music video, they utilized their budget in a different way and they went for a completely different visual look. But again, I respect it. Is it my favorite type? No, because, you know, I'm just not a fan of like the third gen music video style. But again, I completely respect that this is the route that they went in. It's so cool to actually see this done purposely in the modern day of like 2021. Like this set right here, this looks like a second gen or a third gen boy group set. And I feel like the way they emulated that style is interesting. Even the song itself, I feel like feels a little bit older, you know? I don't know how quite to place it. Now, with Black Crown, the song doesn't stick with me as much as it does Karma. Maybe if we listen to it a little bit more, maybe that'll be changed. But for now, after checking out Karma and Black Crown, I do like Karma more as a K-pop song, but Black Crown is also just more epic, you know, especially like in showcasing their vocals, the na 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 na, like it's just so powerful and like it feels like it's widespreading. And I feel like it was really ambitious, both song wise and music video wise. Yeah, I really dig it. I think maybe Black Crown, you know, it says part 3. I wonder if it's like influenced by maybe it's called Ivan, so maybe it's influenced by Ivan the Terrible. I believe he was like a Russian ruler at some point, and like the music video seems dark, and I don't really know much about Ivan the Terrible, but I've only heard the name. But you know, maybe it's related to the Ivan the Terrible legends and stuff like that, and the history of that, and so they especially the Black Crown, it makes it seem like they're evil or they're turning evil, or it said history of kingdom, Black Crown. Yeah, so history of kingdom, maybe this is the origin story. But something that also stood out about this music video that I thought they did really well was the choreography. The choreography was absolutely beautiful. I mean, even just when they start like this. Yeah, this looks like, you know, with the winter aesthetic and like the fur coats and stuff, I kind of have to wonder if it is inspired by, you know, it's different kingdoms across different cultures and eras, right? So I wonder if it's supposed to be like a Russian czar. But yeah, Kingdom, Karma, Black Crown, fantastic. I don't know if I can properly convey a point system for these. They're so ambitious, and yet they don't scratch like my K-pop, like my K-pop title track itch. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be finding myself, and yet in my, I say I'm not gonna be finding myself listening to this a lot, and yet in my mind, all I heard, na 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 na. So who knows? Maybe I will. But if we're giving an objective score purely based on the art, I think I'm gonna give Black Crown, I think, a solid 9 out of 10. And I think I would give Karma a 9 out of 10 as well. I think the only thing is the songs, as epic as they are, feel much. Like, they don't feel as organized and as clean as I would like them to be. I feel like if you had a more cohesive song, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. But, you know, we'll see going forward if that changes. But yeah, that is Karma and Black Crown by Kingdom. Guys, what did you think? Sorry I was late on Karma, but thanks for checking it out with me. I really, really enjoyed Black Crown. It was super dope. And Karma was also, like, oof, impeccable. In terms of, like, building upon their debut, I think they've done a fantastic job. I think compared to Excalibur, they have really upped the scale. And so while Black Crown, I don't think the cinematography is necessarily better than Karma, it is bigger than Karma. The scale is bigger, and they just did it in a different way. They kind of brought back, you know, we talk about, like, you know, mid-2000s K-pop songs coming back. They brought back a mid-2000s K-pop music video, and it's not because they were trying to be cheap. It was an intentional look. It gives it a much more, feels like a play, doesn't it? It feels like a stage play. And, you know, stuff like Macbeth, and because maybe they're drawing from, like, European folklore, perhaps that was the aesthetic that they were going for. But guys, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. If you would like to support us monetarily, consider visiting our Patreon. We have bonus reactions over there. If you don't want to support us monetarily, you can just like this video. You can subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video, by the way. And also check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.